Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to bring you a very interesting and important Ethereum update. Ethereum is in a super critical place right now. So we're going to do some technical analysis, kind of break the charts down, talk about what we see happening. So yeah, if you like the sound of that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads. We have Mess in here with us. What's up, man?
Hello, everybody. I think right now Ethereum is actually looking very interesting. It does look like it wants to go down. We are overextended, but we're just going to share a couple things with you here that I think, in terms of momentum and what we have in terms of price action, there are good signs that we might actually continue to go up. So,
Yeah, so if I could just break down for a moment here, kind of what's happening on the chart here. We were in an ascending triangle. Okay, we broke out bullishly. Now we were in a wedge here, and we broke out bullishly. I drew a pitchfork here to kind of describe what price is likely to do. And the interesting thing about this formation is that we seem to be breaking down, or at least trying to. But very interestingly, we're finding support. For example, if we can look here at our most recent attempts to break down from this pitchfork, we have long wicks to the downside. Whenever we see long wicks, price doesn't want to go that way. That's kind of how I like to think of them. Again, we found support at the 50 EMA and the 20 EMA here on the hourly. So the fact that we're finding support when we're trying to break down long wicks to the downside is very interesting. Very interesting.
yeah. And I think honestly, the most maybe important thing here, maybe if we just zoom in a bit just to show them that this one hammer candle, which is actually it's a very bullish sign usually when we're doing technical analysis, just telling you pretty much that it went all the way down past the 55 EMA on the hourly, which is a very significant EMA on this time frame. And buyers were just sitting outside and right away started to buy and scale in, meaning that some of those buyers are thinking that we also might continue to go up. There is that bullish sentiment with those traders sitting on the side, and as soon as they got the chance to enter at a better price, they actually entered right away, and then boom, closed back above that candle. But also, I think the most important thing is the length of this sideways action after the breakout. If usually you get that type of like if you saw that last candle, the long red bearish candle down to the downside, usually when we see this, we would most likely typically keep going down. So, but the fact that we continue to go sideways and now we're showing long wicks is actually just showing me that we're ready to keep going up.
Yeah, and look, breaking down is a possibility for sure. I mean, we're gonna see whether we break down or not very soon here within the next few hours. We're right up against the walls of this pitchfork. Now, interestingly, if we zoom in here and consider just the breakout above the wedge, volume, you see the volume comes in right when we're trying to break down, right at the bottom of the wicks. So the long wicks to the downside, volume right below the breakout point, EMAs right below the breakout point. Also, if we start to take a look at our indicators, the stochastic has room to go up. We could definitely go up. We could definitely break down here. I mean, looking at the market site from momentum waves still going down, RSI going down a bit here, MACD still going down. Although interesting, the MACD looks kind of indecisive, right? Like it's trying to flatten out. It seems like it still has room to go down. But if we start to flatten out here on the MACD and start to make perhaps higher lows on the RSI, we could find support and remain bullish.
Yeah, definitely. I think even the MACD just showing the fact that we've been going sideways for a bit is just telling us that we, on the hourly time frame, we did have enough time to consolidate sideways after that breakout. So it's telling us that, hey, sometime soon on an hourly chart, we are expected to start have some sort of a downtick with the uptick, sorry, with that MACD showing us that that momentum that for the positive side is starting to pick up as we move forward. But I think something just to also show and just to give another perspective here, maybe if we go to the 4 hour, we'll see that the volume was consistently going down as we go, and we're almost at a, maybe I would say, since that breakout we had maybe almost close to like 70% of the drop. It's a 30% drop of the volume. But also the fact that as soon as we had a MACD crossover there, we only had it for a short period of time, and the momentum start to go back in the negative again. So we also have that aspect where the RSI is showing lower highs as we go. stochastic RSI showing lower highs as we go, and the MACD didn't have enough time to stay on the positive side. The 4-hour chart is probably also telling us that, hey, a continuation of a downtrend is also possible, but the hourly is just saying something different. So we need to see what happens here with those different time frames.
No, 100%. Even the momentum wave on the 4 hour. And looking at the daily, if we can switch to the daily, just our indicators for a quick sec here. Everything on the daily is overextended and wants to go down. The momentum waves on Market Cipher, MACD, RSI, stochastic RSI, it all wants to go down. We're quite overextended because we've been pumping quite a bit. Ultimately, guys, what we're trying to say is I think if we can maintain and close above within this pitchfork, I think we're likely to remain bullish in the short term. Now, if we start to break down below this pitchfork, I think then we're talking about further retracement and probably going to find at least temporary support at the 100 EMA on the hourly, right around like the 12.15, just under like, yeah.
Definitely. And I think now, so the fact that we're at those levels right now, it's a close battle still, regardless, between buyers and sellers. And we're just at a very critical level in terms of a support zone and a resistance zone. So anything can happen right now. We just need to keep a close eye on the market. And that's why I think, if you would want to join our Discord, we put out those signals on the fly much quicker than YouTube. So it would just probably be a good beneficial thing. You'll see our community sharing a lot of those signals together. So definitely join that.
Yeah, link for that down in the description below as well. Things worth mentioning. Bitcoin dominance being the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of cryptocurrency. We're currently falling, and whenever Bitcoin dominance falls, altcoins typically benefit, such as Ethereum. Whenever it rises, altcoins typically suffer. Now, something very interesting, every time we've fallen in the recent past, we have found support at the 68 level. So if indeed we continue to fall and find support there and start to go for another leg up, that leg up in Bitcoin dominance, if we're anticipating potential support here at the 68, could cause altcoins to suffer, right? So if Ethereum's kind of pumping, let's say we find support, we go for another leg up, but then Bitcoin dominance finds support at the 68 and starts to go back up, altcoins such as Ethereum could suffer, as well. The Ethereum Bitcoin pair, man. With the Ethereum Bitcoin pair, Ethereum is rising in price in comparative price to Bitcoin. And again, we could have resistance very soon. So Ethereum could be running up against potential resistance in regards to Bitcoin dominance in the Ethereum Bitcoin pair very soon here.
Definitely. And for those who, only care right now, it's been 10 minutes, 15 minutes. These guys keep on talking. In terms of a buy or sell, I would just stay on the side for a bit right now. Just see how this plays out and then try to go in at a lower price if it goes down, or wait for a breakout.
You heard him. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Check out links in the description below. That's it for now. Take care.